Never allow anyone and anything put you in a conceptual box. There is no, do not ever allow anyone and anything put you in a conceptual box. There is no, you must become this or you must become that. You can become everything as long as the mind is free and it's not preoccupied with any ideas of the parents, of the government, of the society, of the advertising, of the propaganda, of anything like this. The free spirit. Whatever keeps the free spirit alive. There are just institutions and systems existing in this world right now. They are not made to make you bigger. Absolutely. They are made to keep you small. They are not made for you. They don't want you to free think. Because free thinking, meaning you could possibly tap into the idea that there's a huge potential about you. No, it's not wanted.
Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation of the Akim, pushing out the word in truth and sincerity of the hopeful elect around the globe. Just wanted to chime in, all right, land back off of this brother's message right here. He could be a Jake, you know, he's very spiritual. He's a temple Shaolin master of some sort. I know that he's also practically a motivational speaker. You know, he goes around spreading a lot of that wisdom, okay, that ancient wisdom, and again goes hand in hand with the scriptures. And we just touched on this in the last lesson, John 8:32, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Okay, that free spirit, away from the chains, away from the strongholds of Babylon, all right? That doesn't mean to be so-called open-minded in the sense of Satan's networks that they preach, that you could be whatever gender you want, what you could be, you know, this, that, the other, you know, you could be a cat, you could have different pronouns. No, we mean it in the righteous sense, all right? To free your mind from the strongholds, from these oppressive systems that keep you down, that teach you that you're inferior, all right, with words like so-called minority, which means a minor thing and an insignificant thing, all right, calling yourself black, all right, which means void of light. We are not a color. There's no nation of black, okay? We're all shades of brown, and we go back to Jacob and the fathers of the promise, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the 12 progenitors of a holy nation, which literally means we are gods. And let's get that real quick. That's Psalms 82:6. All right, because they don't want you to tap into the fact that you literally are a son of God and you have God blood in you. They want you to be a degenerate. That's why they got their Hollywood and all that. Their bullshit messages, their bullshit education. Okay, how Rockefeller said when he established this public fool system, is that he doesn't want a nation of thinkers, he wants a nation of workers. So again, ever since we're young, we're taught these constraints and this limited so-called knowledge just to keep you lost, keep you voided of light, and keep you away from your one true power, which is the Heavenly Father and His holy word. All right, Psalms 82:6 says, I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Okay, so we are gods, all right, but we were meant to fall. How this says that there was going to be a falling away first, all right. We were meant to fall from our glory, from our grace, because the Heavenly Father gave us law, statutes, and commandments, and we didn't keep them. So Him being true to His word, He put us into slavery, put us beneath the nations as it is written, okay? But we are gods, and if we tap into that, okay, if we tap into that power and we free our minds from the mental slavery, okay, we do have greatness in us, that we could do any and all things, especially with the Spirit of the Lord, all right? Let's get that in the Holy Word, all right? When it talks about a mustard seed, All right. All right. Matthew 17:20 says, and Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, which is a very small seed, if you have that true faith, that true omnipotent faith going back to the Heavenly Father himself, all right, that is a gift from him, as it is written in Ephesians, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. All right, that's in the scriptures. There's many precepts to say that nothing is impossible. Okay, but they don't want you to tap into that kind of God power. They want you downtrodden. They want you beat. They want you or lost or binging on Netflix series. All right, they don't want you to read. They don't want you to inherit the light. Okay, because if you have the light, you're impossible. You have great power in you. Okay. All right. Luke 17:6, it says, and the Lord said, if ye had faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye might say unto this sycamore tree, which is a huge tree, be thou plucked up by the roots, and be thou planted in the sea, and it should obey you. So just showing that we have great power within us, the same power that Moses had when he split the sea, all right, through the Heavenly Father, okay? The same power that the Heavenly Father's Son, Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, when he raised the dead, all right, or like Lazarus, when he made those that couldn't walk, the lame walk, when he gave sight to the blind, all right, we have great power within us, but we need to inherit it from our Heavenly Father, okay? We're not limited to these physical paradigms at all, okay? But they do not want you to nurture that faith. They don't want you to build and grow in that faith, because then we would be an unstoppable force, all right? Let's see if I find that verse that says, this is in Romans. Romans 8:31. It says, what shall we say then? What shall we say then? Say to these things. What shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, who can be against us? All right. So if the Heavenly Father be for us, nothing or no one can be against us. All right. As it is written in the book of Esdras, it says that the world and all things therein was made for the elect, roughly paraphrasing. Okay. So the elements themselves, they will be on our side. Godlike forces, God powers, angels, all right? Our principalities on the right-hand side that are greater than the principalities of the earth, they will be open to us, and they will be for us if we have that wholehearted faith, if we move in the grace and mercy of the Lord and trying to the best of our ability to be as holy as possible. Holy meaning separate, set apart from this filthy world. Because if you keep holding on to the strongholds and the bullshit of this world, okay, is going to keep you on a low state, on a low vibrational level. If you are all about money, all right, the scriptures say that you can't serve two masters. So if your master is the world and this money, okay, you can't serve the Lord properly. No one's saying that you can't get your daily bread. You can't even try to build so-called wealth to the best of your ability. But as long as it's not in unrighteous form, as long as it's not in unjust gains, okay, then the Lord will be with you. There's nothing against being wealthy or rich, how Solomon was, how Job was, okay? But again, in righteousness. But many times, especially in this polluted, filthy planet, to be so-called rich, you're going to have to, you know, sell out, so-called sell out your integrity, sell out your morals, all right? Be against the Heavenly Father. You're not going to be able to be a servant of the Heavenly Father for many of these avenues. To idolize this so-called paper, these FRNs, Federal Reserve notes, all right? This bullshit that they give us, calling it so-called wealth, all right? But as long as you're focused and within the constraints, no one's saying that it's wrong for you to get your daily bread, for you to try to be as abundant as you can, but you must first be abundant in the light, all right, of the Heavenly Father. Be abundant in faith, be abundant in righteousness and holiness, all right, in charity, okay, and love of the brotherhood. That's where your true fulfillment will come, and that's where you ultimately get salvation, which is the goal. At the end of the day, it's the goal is salvation, to be saved out of this wicked kingdom, for you and your household to be saved. And there is no way you could tap into that when your spirit is intertwined with the ways of perverse Babylon. All right, so with that, I pray brothers and the few sisters was edified. Till next time, shalom. All honor, love, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.